You'll probably recognise this because June is the month of Pride, where the LGBT community come out to party and parade through London in these vibrant colours and creations. But COVID-19 means it's all been cancelled this year, and it's left some older LGBT Londoners feeling isolated and lonely. So Thomas Magill has been looking at the impact.
Oh dear, the slugs have got it again.
Vito falls within the government's vulnerable category as someone in her 70s, but you wouldn't know it.
I got the last flight out of Sydney, so I came back to lockdown and I knew I would have to isolate for 2 weeks after travelling.
Being active and independent has meant lockdown has brought with it many challenges.
I can sometimes sit in my garden and feel incredibly lonely. That isolation you can feel when I just hear all my neighbours discuss having their grandchildren and or their partners sitting drinking wine with and so on.
It's thought there's over 100,000 older LGBT people living in the capital. One charity that provides support for this group says loneliness during lockdown has been a big issue.
The impact of not having intergenerational networks means they don't have close family members who can help them go online to order food deliveries. It means they haven't got a close family member who can contact the pharmacist or the GP to get their medication and their repeat prescriptions. It means they don't have a close family member who's maybe calling them up every other day to check that they're okay.
Well, June is normally Pride Month, and that would mean lots of social events and gatherings to celebrate the LGBT community. But with everything cancelled or moved to online, for many older people, that's just added to the feeling of isolation and loneliness. So for now, the party's on hold. But Chris Barlow, who runs an online LGBT arts community for older people, says there are ways people can be connected.
Pride in London, which of course has been cancelled, launched a few months ago an events portal called Coming Out. It's rather charmingly now been called Staying In. Many organisations, including most of the major museums and galleries, are all providing a sort of virtual element to what they did before.
Oh, it was absolutely delightful. As you can see, it's pretty rough.
As for Vito, well, she's already been for a swim in the English Channel since lockdown has been relaxed. And there's plenty of other activities she's looking forward to.
Drag bingo, which is usually in the local two brewers. It's always a bit of fun.
Thomas Magill, BBC London.
And Pride should definitely be returning next year.